Volunteer for the children's ministries. I help by being a small group leader. I guess our job is to make sure that they learn the lesson and learn the Bible verse and the virtue for the week. I want to lead by example, just like my father did for me, and I want to be an example for my daughter.
Previously, we were coming from a smaller church, and the children's program was more of a babysitting service. But here, our children are learning, and they're learning very much about Christ and about the Christian values and principles that we hold to be so dear. It's really neat because, you know, as parents, we're not the only influence on our children. There are so many other influences between school and TV and other music that's out there. And so it's just very important for us to make sure that as many of those influences that they have are positive and going in the direction that we want them to learn. And It's very important to us.
And they have an impact. The 9-year-old, she made a good choice in a few well, she does make good choices, but in the past there was a certain instance where she made a good choice when somebody was trying to influence her, and she told us that her choice was made because they had just talked about it the week before in church. Mm-hmm. So if we can keep that going and really instill it in her mind, you know, it'll be a good impact.
Absolutely.
I first started going in with my mom to Big Service, and we really didn't know that there were services for little kids, so we found out about it and I started going. And I mean, before I went to church, I would hear hear the name Jesus, and I didn't know what that meant, and that didn't really go into me knowing what it is now. To me, now Jesus is the purpose of my life. That's what I live for. He's my everything. I remember just loving it, loving singing to the songs and doing the motions and learning about this God who loved me and who I never understood, just hearing what he is all about and that he knows me and that he cares for me, and it really changed my life. And now I am volunteering. I help with a beautiful little girl named Imani, and she has cerebral palsy, and I go every other Sunday and work with her, and she is just such a light. It's so good to work with her, just to it seems like I get more from her than she does from me. In the Bible, in Matthew, it says that the kingdom of heaven belongs to children like this.